Good day, YouTube. It is I, Alzoru. So, who here likes Pokemon besides all of you? I'm here to talk about the Pokemon anime. More specifically, to talk about how I would have done it. The only changes I'd make in the original first season is to have Team Rocket show up in fewer episodes, be a bigger threat, and have Ash cripple the organization. He'd go through most of the same trials and still lose out at the Kanto League. The Orange Islands arc would mostly be the same, with Brock still around instead of Tracy. Now, I don't hate Tracy. He just isn't Brock. Come Johto, Ash would win the Johto League and become a Pokemon Master. Some episodes would likely be different, but it would mostly be the same, with Ash's Bayleaf becoming a Meganium and stuff like that. Ash would then defeat Team Rocket once and for all, the evil organization thrown in jail and their bases in ruins. Jesse James and Meowth go straight as street cooks. Come Hoenn, Ash would fly into the place on vacation and see potential in a young boy named Brendan. Brendan would be given one of Ash's old badges as a good luck charm and meet a young girl named May. Brendan would challenge gyms, May would do contests, and they would each become masters in their own right. Then when the Team Magma and Aqua stuff happens, Brendan and May each fight and defeat one of the teams, but Groudon and Kyogre still wake up, forcing the pair to wake up Rayquaza together. In Sinnoh, Brendan would go there on business and pass the torch to Dawn, much as Ash did to him. Dawn would meet a boy named Lucas and travel with him despite his love for the Power Glove. The boy would get into contests, and they'd have similar experiences to the Hoenn pair, but there would be many differences as well. The biggest difference, of course, being Team Galactic, their evil plans, and the things that this pair does to defeat them. Oh, and Barry is there too, I guess. In Black and White, the torch would be passed yet again, and the boy and girl would go forth together, defeating gyms one after the other and working as a team most of the time. They'd be like a battling couple in great synchronization, but then they would end up having to fight each other in the final round of the Unova League, a match that ends in a draw. The two, of course, defeat Ghetsis and Team Plasma, who take control of Z-Crom's power. They both are chosen by Reshiram and defeat Team Plasma. Ghetsis swears to get revenge. In Kalos, both of the Unova champions talk to Sycamore concerning the events of Black 2 and White 2, and choose Serena to take the reins. Serena meets Calum, and they have separate journeys, the focus changing back and forth each episode. Serena ultimately defeats Calum, but Calum is the one who defeats Team Flare. Calum goes off to Alola and meets there with all the champions from previous series, and they all pick Sun as the next trainer to pass the torch to. They all encourage the boy and tell him that he'll do just fine. Sun deals with Team Skullgrunts periodically, and then Moon joins in eventually, and so does Hao. The three of them all travel together, often defeating Team Skullgrunts along the way, with each of them going out on their own sometimes. Also, Lily and Gladion show up and pretty much do exactly what they normally do in-game. Hao had become the strongest in the group for quite a while, even beating Guzma by himself and starting to get a big head until Moon surpasses him, and then later Sun as well. However, before any of them can become champion, Lucamine's plans kick in and destroy the arena. After Hao is named the new Kahuna of Melee Melee, and Sun catches Solgaleo, Moon eventually finds a second Cosmog, and it becomes Lunala. The two kids restore balance to Alola, but at the cost of their own lives, leaving Hao all alone and grieving. Guzma and Team Skull go straight, for the most part, and help repair all the damages done by the Ultra Beasts. And thus, Hao is the one who must next pass the torch. So, what do you guys think? Would this make for a much better anime? Do you prefer what we got? Do you think I'm full of crap and have better ways for events to play out? Tell me in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Anyway, this is Alzoru signing off.